Hi everyone, it's Denise Scappa from the South Barrington Club from my satellite location again. Today's workout is going to be an all over body functional weight workout. So it's going to be functional, which means body weight only exercises such as planks and push-ups and that type of exercises. And we'll use some weights also. So if you don't have any weights, I've been saying this since the very first video, you can do all these exercises without the weights. That will be functional exercise, body weight only. So today we're just going to work the entire body with a really good stretch at the end. So we're going to get started with a little bit of a warm-up, and then we will be going upper body and lower body and hitting the core, abs, and the lower back. All right, so let's start with the warm-up. Side the way. So let's just bring it side to side. And as I mentioned in my other videos, you don't have to do a very long warm-up. If you're doing super heavy weights, any kind of bodybuilding, it's always recommended that you do a really, really good warm-up. But as long as you're doing moderate weights or functional exercising, then the idea of doing a real long warm-up is not needed. But I will say today's a beautiful day, but on a colder day, if you come in and you jump right into working out and you're cold, you may want to take a few extra minutes to warm up longer than I'm doing here. All right, let's hold it to one side, stretching that leg and hip. Other side, stretching it out. So we're just basically raising the body temperature here a little bit, warming up the muscles, getting that fluid moving within the body, muscles. And then we save the deeper stretching for the end after you're completely warmed up. And one more time. Perfect. All right, we are going to start out with some upper body. So we're going to do some push-ups for our first one. So no weights needed on push-ups. So if you are newer to these, you want to do modified push-ups, we keep people on their knees. If you want to do full push-ups, you can be here. You don't have to come down all the way. The deeper you go, the harder it is, and I'll leave that up to you. So we're going to shoot for 10 of these, and we'll do 2 sets. And if anybody wants to do 15 while I'm resting, you feel free to go to 15 or even 20 if you like. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So modified here. This is the modified. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now stop at 10 if you want, or continue on to 15. I'll do 15 for the first set here. 12, 13, 14, 15. And a little stretch. If you do my classes or if you see my other videos, I do short stretches in between each set. It'll get you further along. If you do these sets back to back, it'll be much harder to get a good second set. So that's why we do a light stretch in between. All right, back in position, choose that military position or knees, and choose 10 to 15 or anywhere in between. Here we go. 1, 2. So you notice I don't go down that low. For me, this is just the right amount. Anything further, it starts to bother my shoulders a little bit. And 7, want to do modified, you're here. 8, 9. So this could be your starting position right from the beginning. You don't have to start on the toes. It's much more difficult. 12, 13, 14, 15. And stretch. All right, the next one's going to be an arm and tricep workout, and that was also hitting your arms and your chest and on the push-ups. This is primarily going to get the triceps. These are dips. These can be a little bit difficult. Most people, if they start having a hard time with these, they just start doing their hips. So you want to make sure you're bending your elbows and not just dropping your hips. You can have your knees bent. You can keep them a little straighter or all the way in. All right, we're going to start up here. And your hands should be pointed towards your feet. And here we go. Bend those elbows down. 1, down 2. You want to make it a little harder? It's here. 3, 4. A little easier? It's here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stop there if you need to, or keep going, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rest. Let's stretch those triceps in between. So those are tricep dips. They may look easy, but they're pretty hard. So your whole body is encompassed there, besides just when you're doing a dumbbell weight. So that up and down of your body weight can be even harder than just doing dips with a dumbbell. All right, here we go again. So easier is out here, harder is here, and then lifting a leg or crossing it a little harder yet. Hands are pointed in for this one. Bring it up, and here we go. Make sure you bend those elbows. Even if you're just bending them a little bit, keeping it more modified, that's fine. But you want to make sure that you're not just moving your hips up and down and then your arms are staying straight. That would be not effective at all at hitting the triceps. 10, stop there if you need to. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And tricep stretch again. And other side. All right, for the next one, we're gonna grab a set of weights and we're gonna do the bicep, which is pretty hard to hit in a functional exercise. So you're gonna grab your heavy or light weights. And I know those of you at home have a variety of weights. So if you do my class and you've got some 10-pounders at home, go ahead and grab those. If you're newer to this, it can be those cans of soup or anything, or lighter weights. All right, and bring those feet in a little bit, and here we go. We're gonna curl, bring it up and down. So this is just a double curl. My first video, I think we did an alternate curl. So double curl's a little harder, because obviously you're lifting double the weight at once instead of one arm at a time. So my knees are soft, my shoulders are up tall. And now what you don't want to do is this here, this short little rep. Sometimes we see that with people that are newer to this. So remember, it's coming up all the way back down. 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to go 15 to 18, depending on how heavy your weights are here. You may need to do a few more reps. 17, 18. All right, quick little stretch in between. We're just going to roll it out for that bicep stretch. Rolling forward and back, anything that feels good to you. And we're going to go for that second set. So remember, if you've got 8 or 10 pounders at home and you know that that's what you normally do in class, feel free to grab those. All right, here we go. And down. Curl and down. So remember, not here, not this. We want to do all the way through that range of motion. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shoulders up tall. Steady deep breaths. 12, 13, 14, 15 or 18. If you're tired, stop there, especially if you have heavier weights in your hands. If you have lighter weights, 18, you might want to do that full 18 reps. All right, stretch again. And a little more. All right, another area that's hard to get with functional exercises is the shoulders. So in planks and those reverse dips that we did, you don't really hit your shoulders that much. It's very minimal. So we're going to do shoulders with weights. Again, you can always do these without. If you're doing without, just kind of keep a little tension in your arms, not just like that. All right, so lighter, heavy weights, your choice on this one. If you're not sure of what ones to choose, I probably would suggest your lighter ones. And this time we're going to do side lifts. So we're going to do side, side, and then double. And your feet can be really anywhere you want, but just soften the knees a little bit. So it's right, left, and then double. Good, and right, and left, and then double. So working those deltoids, working the shoulders, left, and and double. Steady deep breaths. Make sure you don't hold your breath. Right. And double. Good. Right. Left. And double. Stop anywhere you need to. If you're newer to this, 5 or 6 of these might be fine. I'm going to shoot for 10. This is our 7th one. 7. And right. And left. Double. That's 8. And right. And left. Double. 9. One more set. Left. Double. 10. Let's get a stretch. All right. Shoulder stretch. Stretch it across. And I explained to you this if you saw my first video. Just press it through and keep it out here, or you can hug it a little tighter for a deeper stretch. All right, second set. And feet placement wherever you wanted this one. All right, here we go. Single, single, double. Good. Single, single, double. It's okay to lean forward, just about a 10-degree bend on this one. You don't have to stay completely upright. Single, single, double. That's 5. If 5 sets are good for you, take a little breather. 6. And double. 7. Single, single, 8. Yeah, these are tough. Single, single, 9. One more. Single, single, 10. Good. All right. Let's get a shoulder stretch again. And one more time. And roll it up. All right, second one we're going to do, the first one we're going to do for our back is going to be a back row. And then we're going to go into a second one in that one. So this one you might want to grab your heavier weights for. Big strong muscle group on the back, so you can go heavier. If you have one set of weights, not a problem. All right, so we're going to do a double row. So again, I'm in that position, butt's kind of sticking up behind you, got a neutral spine, so I'm not wherever you want. And here we go, double row. Bring it back and out, all the way back and out. And you come back, squeeze and out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and out. Directly back with those elbows and out. Keep your abs tight in this position. Don't forget about that. It's easy as soon as you lean forward to let your abs go lax, soft. We don't want to do that. Always remind you to navel the spine. And this is 11, 12. Working on the back, 13, 14, steady deep breaths. 15 or 18, your choice. 16, 17, 18. Take a rest. All right, back stretch, pull forward. That's what that back stretch looks like, right? Like that. And anything else you need. If you're a little tight in the neck, roll it out for a few seconds. All right, second set. Gonna bend forward about 45 degrees. Keep those abs nice and tight. And row. And row. So this is what it looks like from the side. Row. Row. Abs tight. Keeping that back in a natural position, so no arching. Keeping the abs drawn in. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze. 10, 11, good. 12, stop wherever you need to. 13, 14, 15 or 18, 16, 17, 18. Beautiful. All right, let's get a back stretch again. And let's also add that lat stretch. I didn't do that first time, but usually like to get that lat stretched out also. All right, if you have a tube, grab your tube for the next back exercise. We're going to do a lat pull down. If you don't have a tube, you can just simply come down, squeeze, like an isometric squeeze of that muscle, if you don't have a tube. If you've got a tube, give yourself about shoulder length on it. Forget about the handles. They're going to flop around a little. All right, overhead, soften those knees, and this is a lat pull. Squeeze and pull. So you notice from the back, it's this. Pull. Shoulder blades down, together, squeeze. Good. 4, make sure your knees are soft. 5, down, squeeze. 6, down, squeeze. 7, good. 8, steady deep breath, so don't hold your breath. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or 18, your choice. 16, 17, 18, beautiful. All right, let's get a stretch. On this one, we're just gonna lat stretch and a lat stretch, so stretching right from here. That's the lat, latissimus dorsi that we're working. This area's right through here. On this particular exercise, that's gonna get a little more emphasis on that area. All right, again, if you don't have your tube, just do a little tightening on the down portion of this. If you got your tube, you just need about shoulder distance, shoulder to shoulder. All right, here we go. Down, squeeze. Looks like this in the back. Squeeze. Squeeze. 5, 6, breathe. 7, 8, shoulder blades together, squeeze. Squeeze, that's 10. If that's a good number for you, stop at 10 if you need to, if you're newer to this. Those you've been doing my class for a while, you should go 15 to 18 of these. 14, 15, or really anybody's classes that you built up to that. One more if you're going for 18, and beautiful. All right, one more stretch of the lats, stretching right from here. Other side, stretching right from here. Perfect. All right, we're going to go on to some lower body. So we're going to do functional lower body today. So I'm going to just move my weights out of the way. So we're going to do some squats and lunges that don't require any weight. But I will say, if you want to use, if you want to use your weights, feel free to add weights to them. So I know many of you at home that do my classes, you're used to using weights, so go right ahead and do that. So we're going to do, the first one's going to be squats, and we're going to do functional ones with the arms coming out. All right, here we go. From the side, remember, it looks like that, like you're sitting down in that chair. I don't need to remind you, but I will anyway. If you have bad knees, not too far down, okay? Otherwise, 90 degrees if you can. All right, align those hips and feet and ankles. Here we go, ready? Squat and back up. Squat and back up. Here's the side view. Squat and back up. Squat and back up. Good. Squat and back up. Squat and back up. 8. Good. 9. 10. 11. 12. Stop anywhere you need to if it's too many for you. 13. 14. 15, going to try to go to 20. 16, do the best you can. 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. All right, little stretch. And again, if you prefer this stretch here for your quads, feel free. This one gets a little more of the hamstring. The one I just showed you is a little more of the front of the thigh, the quadricep. So whichever one you like is fine. All right, second set. If you're using your weights, just keep them nice and controlled, or you can just hold them at your sides. All right, alignment, here we go. Down nice and deep if you have no knee issues. A little more shallow if you have any knee issues. 4, 5, steady deep breath. 6, 7, side view. 8, good. 9, 10, stop there if you're newer to this. 11, 12. Those of you more advanced, you're going to try to shoot for the 20. 14. 15, stop there if that's your number. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Beautiful. All right, stretch again, either this one or this one, whichever you prefer. So again, this is more of a hamstring stretch. We'll get the quad stretch at the very end. All right, we are going to go into some side lunges. Grab some water if you need it. Make sure you stay hydrated, especially your house might be a little warmer today, so warm outside. I don't know how many have succumbed to turning on their air conditioner yet, but I think it's not quite needed yet. So we're going to be stepping out, lunging, and back alternately. All right. You can use the weight. If you're going to use your weights, probably hold them right in your thigh would be the best bet, or hold one weight right here. And here we go. You're going to step out, lunge, bring it back. Other side. Step out, lunge, bring it back. Give me here too. Lunge, back. Step out, lunge, back. Lunge, back. 6, 7, 8. Now if that's too deep for you, just here. 9. Any knee issues, just here. 10. No knee issues, all the way. 11. 12. 13. 14. If 15 is your number, stop there. We're shooting for 20. 17. 18. 19. 20. And stretch. So when you do those big movements like that, we use really our whole body for those, even though we're primarily hitting the lower body, you're going to feel your heart rate go up a little, like it's harder to breathe as if you're doing like fast walking, and that's normal. Call that a little extra cardio burn. A little extra credit you get on these besides just working your muscles. They do give you a little cardio. It doesn't replace cardio activity, but just so you know, if you are feeling a little breathless or your heart rate going up, it should be. Okay. All right. Second set. If you're using your weights, keep them here or here, and here we go. And side lunge, back. Side lunge, bring it back. Side lunge, back. Side lunge, back. You want to modify, it's here. Bad knees or any other issues, it's here. Otherwise, nice and deep. Good. 8, 9, 10. If you are using a weight, this is going to feel a lot more intense. Just to let you know, those of you out there that have done my class, you might be holding an 8 or a 10 pounder. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. All right, stretch one more time. And switch sides when you're ready. All right, we're going on to some core work. Down in the back. So we're going to start out with one that works the entire core around. And these are called boats. They're called V-sits in Pilates. They're called boats. It's basically the same exercise. So as we're holding that V-sit out there, you're working your whole entire core. All right, here we go. Ready? And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. And ready? Bring it again. 1, 2, 3. Modify here if you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. We're going to do 5 of these. The modified would be to bend your knees or to just drop your hands too. Both of those things add intensity. Ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 4. This is modified. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. 3 down, 2 more to go. Ready? And 1, 2, abs in. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Last time. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stretch all the way over a little deeper this time. Stretching out that lower back. Okay, we're going to go on to one of the most classic core, the plank. So in that plank, you're gonna have your upper body involved, but really what's doing the lion's share of the work here is your core all the way around, not just the front or the back or the sides, but the entire core. All right, so full arm a little easier, half arm harder. So whichever you like, and then I'll show you some other ways to modify or advance this. All right, so we're gonna shoot for, we're gonna do 5 sets of these again at 20 seconds each. And if 20 seconds is too long for you, then you pick the number that works best. So remember, more modified here, more advanced here. And make sure you align elbows and shoulders. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you look down. You don't want to crank your neck. Look straight down. Nice straight neck there. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Rest. All right, I'm going to do the modified one. Stay in that low one if you want to do the advanced one. All right, ready? And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maintain that nice straight line. Think of a straight line from the back of your neck to the heels of your shoes. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stretch. 2 down, 3 to go. I'm going to go back to that advanced one lower. Stay on the full arm one if you want to modify. And plank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice straight line from the back of your neck to the heels of your shoes. You can also go to one leg, a little harder, a little more advanced. Keep that in mind. Abs drawn in. 20. Stretch back. 3 down. 2 more to go. I'm going to alternate again for those of you that don't want to do that low one. Keep that on the low one if you want to keep with the advanced for the full 5 sets. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stretch. Rest. Got 1 more to go on this one. High or low, your choice. Align your joints again. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. Let's stretch back a little bit longer now and hold than we did in between those sets. Get a nice stretch in that lower back here. And okay, over on your back for the next abdominal exercises. So this is called a clam crunch, and again, we're working the whole abdominal area from top to bottom. So we're just going to bring it in and out. Just very light support in the head. Don't pull on your neck. Here we go. Elbows to the knees. Bring it down. Exhale, down. Exhale, down. Exhale, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, 8. Exhale. 10. Stop there if you need to. I'm going to 15. 12. 13. 14. So the next exercise we're going to do is going to be clam crunches, and it doesn't really have a modification, and it hits the entire abdominal group. So here we go. We're going to bring it in and down. So the one way to modify this would just to be doing less reps, so maybe 10. So we're going to do 10 for beginners, 15 intermediate, and 20 for advanced. This is 8. Exhale, 9. Exhale, 10. Stop there if you're newer to this. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. And rest. Right into that second set. Ready? And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop there if you'd like. 11. Exhale. Exhale. 14. 15. That's your next marker. Stop there for intermediate. Advance going to 20. 13. 14. 15. And stretch and rest. All right, the last one we're going to do for abdominals is going to be reverse crunches or hip lifts, focusing from the middle to the lower abdominals. Cross the feet are together, and hips, hands under your hips or behind your head would be more advanced position. If you have any back issues, under the hips. Here we go. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Now you can modify by just doing a little lift like that. Doesn't have to be high. For a more advanced version, you're going to lift higher. Exhale as you lift. And then to take it even more advanced, hands will be behind your head. 10, 11. But if you have any back issues, you want to place your hands under your hips, supporting that lower back. 14, 15, stop there if you'd like. 16, 17, going to 20 for advanced. 18, 19, 20, and rest and stretch. All right, let's go right into the other set. Hands behind your head for more advanced, hands under your hips to do any modifications. And here we go. Exhale, exhale. Keep it small here to modify, just a little lift. 4, or bigger lift for more advanced. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 10, stop there if you'd like for a beginner level. Try not to push your abs out. Draw the navel to the spine. 14, 15, that's intermediate. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. And longer stretch here. All right, we're going to finish off the workout portion with the lower back. So we're going to do Supermans today. So we're going to come all the way down. And this is one of the most effective lower back exercises for the back portion of that core. You can keep your arms straight ahead, or you can keep them bent to the side, whichever you want. And make sure as you lift that you look straight down. Don't look up like this, you can hurt your neck. All right, here we go. And exhale, lift, and down. Exhale, lift, and down. Exhale, lift, and down. Exhale, lift, and down. Exhale, down. Exhale, inhale, down. Exhale, inhale, down. And if you want to modify, don't lift as much. Don't lift your arms or your legs quite as much as I'm doing. This is 10, and rest. So the modification on this would be not to lift your upper body or your legs quite as deep or as high as I'm lifting. That will be the modification. All right, shooting for 10 more. Here we go. Ready? Exhale as you lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, 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 lift. Inhale, down. I'm going to do a little extra credit on that last one if you'd like. On number 10, we're going to hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stretch all the way back. Beautiful. And just stretch back to that child's pose. If it's too hard to sit all the way down your heels, bring it up a little. For some people, this is just too uncomfortable if you're tight in your hamstrings. We're just stretching out that lower back. After we flexed it, now we want to lengthen it and stretch it all out. All right, and we're going to do our stretching portion. So we're going to stretch out every muscle that we worked, and we're going to hold them longer now. So let's go ahead and start with those triceps. Now, if you can't get up here, right here, it's fine. Either one will do the job. We're going to hold these longer than we did while we're working out. So we're going to get a deeper stretch here, get a nice stretch, and switch. So if you do yoga, you know how important stretching is. And I've always mentioned this, that it'll create less soreness, that lactic acid buildup to go away in the muscle groups, make you more flexible. And always good after you do any kind of activity, shoulder stretch across. Whether it's cardio or weightlifting, to stretch afterwards. And before if you're doing very heavy lifting. And shoulder stretch just across. I'm not going to explain these over and over. I did in my first couple videos, so I don't want to be monotonous on how to hold these. And then biceps. Lengthen, little press on that hand. Hold, a couple more seconds. Switch. Bicep stretch. Hold. All right, hamstring stretch, moving on to the legs. Here, shins, ankles, or toes. So if you're getting to your toes, great. That just means you've got a really nice amount of flexibility. And some of this is genetic. It's kind of the card we're dealt at birth on how flexible you can be. You can always increase your flexibility. That's absolutely true, but you do have a ceiling to how flexible you'll be. Most of us do anyway. All right, we're going to hit that outer thigh area from those side-to-side lunges we do. So if you want to bend forward a little bit, you're also going to hit that inner thigh. And if you want to stay upright, you're going to hit more of that outer thigh, the abductor. And that's when we were doing those side-to-side lunges. That's the muscle group that we were working on those. And the quadriceps and the hamstrings too. Lower body work encompasses a lot of muscle groups. We call them multi-muscle exercises for that reason. All right, we're going to hit that area a little deeper now. Cross it over, hug it in. Getting that hip, also that piriformis muscle, IT band. If anybody's ever done any kind of physical therapy, you're familiar with those terms, unfortunately. But this is great stretch for everyday activities, even that those particular muscle groups and areas get a lot of stress and a lot of abuse in just everyday life. So this is a great stretch to counter that. Switch sides, cross it over. You can add that twist if you'd like to. Bring it center. And now we're just going to roll it out. And you can leave your legs straight or bring them in, crossed, whichever you prefer. So pretty much everything we did today, including those squats, because we were holding our arms up front, are going to pull in that upper trapezius area, that upper neck area. Right back here is that trapezius, neck and shoulders. So we always want to make sure that we stretch that area out too, because that's kind of like a hidden area that you don't realize is working throughout all of that total body exercise. All right, and then just nice, easy side. Just lay it on the side nice and gentle, stretching the opposite side of the neck out. Other side, nice and gentle. And then just drop it down, stretching the back of the neck here, particularly from some of the back extensions we do. You get a little extra workload on that neck area in the back. All right. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you're enjoying our videos, and I'll say it every time I do these. Can't wait to be back with everybody. If you haven't seen all the videos I'm doing on Facebook, they are up on our YouTube page. So if you go on YouTube and you search South Barrington Park District, you'll see our site and you'll see all the videos up there. Right now it's a little complicated with everybody on the internet. Getting them on Facebook is a little more difficult, but they're all on YouTube, at least mine are right now. And you don't have to sign up for anything. They'll try to say, do you want a free trial? They're free to view. You can view all of them there, and then we'll try to also get these up as quickly as we can on Facebook. And as always, if you have requests, send me your requests for any different kind of videos. Stay safe, stay well, hope we'll be together soon, and have a great day. Thanks.